Let's move on now. Let's talk tennis. We're talking about the LAVER Cup. The LAVER Cup, yeah, I mean, we've been talking about it for a couple of weeks now, but it's almost here now, starting on Friday. And I am looking forward to it because it's going to be Team Europe versus Team World. Yeah. And you're starting to think, okay, this is similar to what we have in golf, the Ryder Cup
and the President's Cup.
And it's brought together all the best players in the world, basically. From Team Europe, you have the likes of Rafael Nadal and Roger Federer. Those are the headline acts for Team Europe. While for Team World, you've got Sam Querrey and Nick Kyrgios. You'd say those two are the main.
Jack Sock. They've been dealt a blow by Juan Martin Del Potro's injury.
Right.
It would have been an headliner for, I mean, looking at the long list of the old and the new for Europe, I mean, you have to be scared. Bjorn Borg is going to be their captain. You're going to see 3 singles matches and 1 doubles every day, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's going to be interesting. And all the top guys, Dominic Thiem, Dennis Shapovalov, that's from the world side, Thiem on Europe, all of those guys say they're very, very eager to be part of this. You remember what Roger Federer said some months back? This was his idea anyway. He said, look, there have been so many times you've seen fierce shots and balls from Rafael Nadal pass by him. And for once, he would love to have Rafael Nadal on his side instead of having to play against him. It's going to be interesting, but I mean, you want to fancy the Europeans, firepower, a strong, solid team from the Europeans. So we'll see what happens in sports. You don't rule out
upsets.
Upsets. Yeah, can happen.
But on paper, the Team Europe looking solid.
Heavyweights.
Yeah, the heavy favorites are going into this particular tournament, which will, serve up tomorrow. Let's go and take, we're still previewing the particular tournament. Let's go and take reactions from Bjorn Borg. Bjorn Borg is the captain of Team Europe. We also got to hear from Rod Laver as well, to the man whose competition is honored, who is being organized in his honor, as well as Nick Kyrgios of Team World.
I think it's, if you look at the concept, it's different to all the other events in the world. LAVER Cup, I believe it's going to be one of the great events in the future. When they asked me to be the captain of Team Europe, I said yes immediately, because it's an honor, and I'm happy to be part of the team, and especially to be part of all these players, all these great players.
The crowd to begin with, but especially having all 6 players from Europe and 6 from the rest of the world here and hitting balls out into the crowd, it was an exciting time, and having my name associated with the LAVER Cup is just hard to believe is happening, because I'm honored that this is right here in Prague.
I obviously wanted to be part of it because, you look at all the great champions that are here. Obviously, Rod Laver, we share the same, we live in the same place, so it's pretty special to be playing for him.
Yes, Nick Kyrgios there, speaking ahead of tomorrow's LAVER Cup, the inaugural edition of the LAVER Cup. And we were talking about Team Europe, Team World earlier. Let's just see the composition of both sides. We're starting with Europe, first of all. You see Rafael Nadal there, 16-time Grand Slam champion. You come down, you see Roger Federer, 19-time Grand Slam champion. Alexander Zverev is arguably the best youngster on the ATP Tour right now. Is in that list as well too. Marin Cilic as well, has won the US Open before. Dominic Thiem as well too. Awesome player. Thomas Berdych, and you have the captain Bjorn Borg. What a solid team. And for Team World, Sam Querrey, Jack Sock, John Isner, Francis Tiafoe. We saw him. He's a very good player. One to really watch out for in 2018. Nick Kyrgios, Dennis Shapovalov, and the captain for Team World is John McEnroe. Surely they have their work cut out.
They do.
If they will get anything from this particular tournament, I mean, it's not looking good for them.
It's not.
Right.
I mean, I'm trying to imagine the matchups. Sometimes in Davis Cup, you try to make your best player play against a perceived weak player on the other
Right.
side sometimes. But I'm looking at from the European side. It's if you want to match them one for one,
Wow.
you have two guys in between them that have won 36 Grand Slams. It's tough. You have guys who you consider as the next big thing. You have Grand Slam winners. Marin Cilic also is in there. The only person that has maybe gotten to the top that should have been on the other side, Juan Martin Del Potro, injuries ensured that he wasn't going to be here. So we'll see what happens. But that's the nature of sports. Upsets,
Yeah,
can happen.
You can't rule them out.
Can't rule it out, yeah.
Yeah, right. Because on any given day, you can't. Someone like, for example, Sam Querrey or John Isner, they can't beat any of these guys in the European side on any given day.
If they have their good day,
Right.
and the guy on the other side, just an average
Right.
day.
Well,
it could happen.
but for Prague as well, I mean, it's awesome for tennis fans in that country. They're going to see the best, the creme de la creme of tennis players all coming to the city.
Yeah, they probably won't get a chance better
Well,
than
what
this
chance? They never get it.
anymore to have people you've read about, people you've seen play on surfaces that you didn't get a chance. Now it's coming to your backyard.
Right.
You have the opportunity to just sit back, relax, take pictures, interviews. I see this guy. It's going to be a moment to treasure. But we also hear it's going to be a yearly thing.
Right.
So
apart from Olympic years.
yeah, so we'll see what happens. So we're going to see more of this.
Right.
I mean, we're seeing initiatives like this
Awesome.
creeping up across board in football too. We have something similar to this where
Okay.
some retired footballers get a chance to. But in this one, you have active and
they're all
current,
active, all of them.
apart from the captains.
Yeah, apart from the captain, non-playing captain.
So what I'm saying is you have initiatives like this across board.
It is.
It's competitive in one way, but then the other, I think the fun part is more. It's competitive in one way, but the fun part then it's the icing on the cake that also makes people want to come out and enjoy tennis stars playing without pressure.
Without pressure. You think there's no pressure in
I
this
don't
one?
think so. I don't think so.
Really, it's a competitive event. It's not exhibition.
Even the
not.
well,
It's competitive.
there's
though,
going to be a lot of
pressure.
hugs, handshakes,
Obviously,
no animosity.
obviously not the kind of pressure you get when you're playing the Grand Slams or any of the other Masters series on the ATP. So we need to go on a break now. When we come back, we'll be talking about the WAFU Cup of Nations. Stay with us.